Hello, my name is Francisco and I'm an actor for historical characters. And this is Theatron, a channel about theater and history. And today we talk about Thespis and acting. Today it is impossible to imagine a theater without actors, but it began all with a choir performing dances and chants in honor of Dionysus. However, with Thespis, all of that changed. For that time, a never-seen performance took place. After that, all dramaturgists followed Thespis' style of storytelling. Thanks to Thespis, there were always an actor recitating something called episodion. The episodion came after the choral songs, and the choir responded to the recitation of the actor. Furthermore, it is said that Thespis moved around with a cart that served as a traveling stage and performed his plays from polis to polis. That's the reason why today's traveling stages or caravans of traveling troops are called Thespis carts. Another legend of Thespis' life is that Solon of Athens, a statesman and one of the 7 wise men of Athens, after a play of Thespis, asked if he was not ashamed to lie in front of so many witnesses. Thespis' answer was, "It is allowed to do this in jest." It is said thereupon Solon of Athens forbid Thespis with laws to play in Athens. Let's ask Aristotle what he thinks about Thespis.
Χαίρε Αριστοτέλη, τι πιστεύει για τον Θέσπη? Θεσπή, με τη δημιουργία του πρωταγωνίστη εφευρέθηκε η δραματικότητα από τον Θεσπή και έτσι είναι ηθοποιός πιο σημαντικός από τη χοροδία. Ευχαριστώ πολύ. Παρακαλώ.
As mentioned in the first episode, a good actor is also called a thespian, which comes from the name Thespis. Through Aeschylus, a second actor came on stage, the deuteragonist, and through Sophocles, the third one, the tritagonist. In ancient Greece, the number of actors did not change since then. However, in some plays, extras were allowed on stage. By the way, in ancient Greece, an actor was also called Hippokrites, which means the answerer or the responder. The biggest part of this performance consisted in dialogues, where the characters presented their respective points of view. Since many things could not be explained in dialogues, the choir took over the function of a narrator, who told the events that could not be shown, like for example how Oedipus gouged out his eyes. The actors were always men. As mentioned in previous episodes, women were forbidden to play in theater, so men had to take female roles, which they could portray using masks, props, and costumes. The actor who played the protagonist was always in the same role, while the other two had constantly to change roles. Therefore, they used masks and costumes that they changed again and again as needed. Occasionally, two actors also shared one role. The actors were all professional. It was their vocation and they made a living of it. They had to have a good pronunciation and a strong vocal organ to be understood and heard by everyone. Furthermore, the used dialect for theater plays was the Attic dialect, although it could change depending on the character an actor played. For example, the laconic dialect for Lampito in the Lysistrata. In ancient comedy, the rule of the three actors in stage are questioned by historians because the plays of Aristophanes have a bigger amount of roles that require more actors. But they are sure that Menander in the modern comedy followed the rules strictly. In the beginning, the authors played in their own plays and chose a second or third actor by themselves. However, on the Dionysia, the constellation between the actors and the authors was drawn by a lottery. At the Dionysia, the state took care of all the costs of the actors. Since the attendance of theater plays was obligatory in ancient Athens, the actor became important personalities and were celebrated by the people like heroes, like the glamorous movie stars of today. If you like what you watch, you can subscribe to our channel or you can help us through our Patreon channel. Thank you very much, break a leg, and until next time.